Have you ever been in a relationship where everything looked fine from the outside, but deep down you could feel it? Something was off. He still comes home. He still smiles. But that spark, that emotional intimacy, feels gone, as if the person you love is slowly slipping away. Not physically, but emotionally. This isn't just in your head. You're not overthinking. What you're sensing might be the most painful kind of betrayal, emotional infidelity. And here's the shocking part. It often begins long before any physical lines are crossed. Today, we're diving deep into 6 subtle but powerful behaviors that signal a man may be emotionally bonding with another woman, not through his body, but through his soul. And by the end of this video, you'll not only understand the signs, you'll feel seen, validated, and stronger for knowing the truth. 1. He shares his thoughts elsewhere first. Before any physical betrayal, there's a mental shift. He used to tell you about his struggles, his dreams, that frustrating coworker, or that exciting opportunity, but now you find out through someone else, or worse, not at all. Emotional betrayal starts the moment he chooses to give someone else the first look into his inner world. What makes this dangerous is it feels so minor at first. He seems busy, distracted, maybe he's just tired. But you notice the late-night texting, the extra time online, and the way he seems more alive after checking his phone, but colder with you. This isn't distance, it's redirection. 2. You become background noise to his emotional highs and lows. Notice his moods. Is he suddenly upbeat after a random message? Does he laugh to himself? And when you ask, he brushes it off with nothing. Or is he irritable and cold without explanation? When another woman becomes the emotional outlet, you feel it, because you used to be his source of joy, validation, and comfort. Now you're the silence after the thrill. This emotional roller coaster doesn't need a kiss or a touch to feel like betrayal. Emotional infatuation is addictive, and you feel it most in the absence of connection. 3. He guards his phone like it's a diary. Secrecy doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers in the way he takes his phone everywhere now. How he turns off notifications, or suddenly changes his password. He may claim it's about privacy, but your intuition knows it's something deeper. When a man is emotionally invested elsewhere, even digital conversations become sacred. He doesn't want to be questioned because he knows what you'd see if you looked. A growing bond that threatens your place in his heart. Secrecy, Jordan Peterson says, is often the symptom of guilt masquerading as independence. 4. He talks about her, then suddenly doesn't. In the beginning, he might casually mention her. She helped me with the project, or she's really sharp. It sounds innocent. But over time, her name keeps coming up, too often, too fondly. Then comes the silence. He stops talking about her altogether. Why? Because he senses your unease. But the emotional energy hasn't disappeared. It's just gone underground, hidden behind vague answers like, just someone from work. This is where betrayal hides best, not in what is said, but in what is deliberately unsaid. 5. He gets defensive without you attacking. You bring her up gently, not accusingly. Maybe you just say, you seem close to her lately. And suddenly he snaps. You're called jealous, overreacting, insecure. But here's the truth. His reaction says more than your question ever could. If there was nothing there, he wouldn't feel the need to defend it so harshly. He's not protecting her. He's protecting a bond he doesn't want to admit exists. Emotional loyalty shows up in what a man is willing to defend. And if he defends her more fiercely than your trust, he's already chosen a side. 6. You start feeling unchosen, unseen, and unheard. This is the hardest one to explain, but the easiest to feel. You're still in the same house, but it feels like you live miles apart. You ask how his day was, and you get one-word answers. You try to connect, but he keeps you at a distance. You're no longer the first one. He runs to when life gets hard, or the one he wants to celebrate with when life is good. And you start to feel like you're competing with someone. You can't see someone who gets the best of him, while you settle for what's left. This kind of betrayal doesn't need hotel rooms or lipstick on collars. It needs only a shift in emotional intimacy. And when a man begins sharing that sacred space with someone else, it's betrayal, silent, subtle, but real. You deserve to be someone's emotional home. Not just their partner by title, but their safe place, their confidant, their person. And if someone else has taken that role in his heart, the question isn't just what he's doing, it's what you're willing to accept. Don't gaslight yourself. Don't shrink your intuition to fit his comfort. Trust your instincts. They often know what your heart is afraid to admit. Stay strong, stay aware, and above all, stay loyal to yourself. Because the deepest form of love starts with the courage to choose you,